the ghost town that wouldn't let me leave. A few years ago, I was exploring old mining roads in northern Wyoming and stumbled on an abandoned ghost town deep in the mountains. The sign was faded, but I could still make out the name, Kirwin. It was late afternoon, golden light hitting the crumbling log cabins and rusted mining equipment. I figured I'd take a few photos and head out before dark. As I walked between the buildings, I started hearing faint piano music coming from the old hotel. No electricity for over 100 years, but the notes were clear and sad, like an old saloon song. I stepped inside. The lobby was covered in dust, but in the corner stood an ancient upright piano, and the keys were moving by themselves. I backed out fast. That's when I noticed the sun had already dropped behind the peaks. Shadows stretched long across the street. I hurried to my truck, but the engine wouldn't start. Dead silence. Then I heard footsteps crunching on gravel behind me, slow and deliberate. I spun around. Nothing there. Panicking, I grabbed my flashlight and ran toward the edge of town. Every time I looked back, I saw figures in the windows of the buildings, pale faces watching me. One waved. Finally, I reached the tree line. My truck suddenly roared to life in the distance, headlights cutting through the dark. I sprinted back, jumped in, and floored it down the dirt road. In my rearview mirror, I saw every light in the ghost town flicker on at once, even though there was no power for miles. When I finally reached the highway, I checked my camera. All the photos I took in Kirwin were completely black, except one. It showed me standing in the street with dozens of shadowy figures gathered silently behind me. I never went back to that part of Wyoming. Some ghost towns aren't empty. They're just waiting for new guests. Would you explore an abandoned Wyoming mining town at dusk?